to pass Skate UK level 7. We're now entering the consolidating phase of the Skate UK course, so that's level 7 and 8. So our first exercise is a forward outside 310 with control and equal entry and exit edges plus a backwards crossover. So you need to do that straight away without putting your foot down. So first of all, we want to focus on the forward outside 310. So start on a hockey circle and push onto a forward outside edge, and you want to be bent in the knee, and then as you're turning you're going to rise up and then bend again on your landing position. So once you've landed it, you want to put your foot down straight into your crossover position. So make sure that you're getting your extension and you're looking in towards the circle and your arms are hugging the circle as well. So all that happens at once. So, and you also want to make sure that you're doing this in both directions. You'll probably find that one way is much easier than the other way. So for me, it is not this way. But yeah, just keep practicing it and it will become a lot easier in the end. So yeah, just make sure on your crossover that you're getting the under push as well. So for the next one, I am really sorry that I had to change outfits because I forgot to film this one. So we've got forward continuous outside edges. So for this one, you're going to do 4 lobes and you're going to do it on a hockey circle, or hockey line. So you want to do 2 on each foot. So for this, you want your weight towards the back of the blade. You're also going to be leaning into each circle as you're pushing, and you want to be leading with the same arm as leg. So depending on which side you're on, you can see the arm that I'm stood on in the beginning is the arm that is in front of me. And you want to make sure that your free foot is low and close to your other foot, your skating foot. Next up, we've got forward inside continuous edges. So you want to do this using a hockey line if you've got one. And then you're going to do a minimum of 4 semicircles. So you want your weight towards the back of the blade when you're doing this exercise as well. And make sure that you're using your arms. So that's going to really help get you around the circles. You also want to make sure that you're leaning slightly out of the circle when you're balancing on an inside edge. So that's going to stop you falling off the edge and going too far on your inside edge. And you want to make sure that your free foot is close to your other foot. And if you can, have your hip turned out, which I've not really done on this one, sorry. But yeah, at a 90-degree angle if you can. So now I've got a forward inside mohawk. You want to practice this on both ways. And if you do this around the hockey goal, that's a good way to get the direction. So start off on your inside edge. And then you're bringing your foot close and you're going to swap to a back inside edge. So you want to think about really rotating your body, and making sure that when you push, you're bringing your foot into the instep before placing your other foot back down. So you can see here, we're going to push, hold the inside edge, place it to the instep, and then place it down onto the ice, and then push onto your back inside edge. So you want to make sure that you're doing it in both directions, as with any exercise, and also make sure that you're trying to get an equal entrance and exit edge. So don't just make one of them really short if you can. Another thing to note is that sometimes these are called C-steps, but in the Skate UK it's still called a mohawk. So now we've got a bunny hop and a drag together. So to practice this, you really want to break it down into the 2 separate parts if you've not already done this. So to start with, you've got your bunny hop. So you're going to push and then you're going to swing your leg through and then land. So master that bit first, and then also master your drag. So if you're struggling with your drag, practice it on the barrier, and then you can even practice it holding people's hands and then eventually do it on your own. It doesn't have to be super low, but you can work on that. And then yeah, so once you've landed your bunny hop, you're going to turn your foot out to go straight into your drag. So yeah, thank you for watching, and Follow for more skating tutorials.